What's good, y'all? L Famous on the check and living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share this dope content if you like it, you heard? Let's get it. Let's get it. Now this joint right here is when CO do, I mean when an inmate dude, in particular a Nubian dude, knocked out a CO. You heard? Yeah, he knocked out a CO. You heard? You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. And not only did he knock out a CO, he took a baton and he went crazy on some other COs. Broke a dude, fractured one of the CO arms, beat another CO beside the head with the stick. That dude was going crazy. And I was 4 or 5 feet away in the slop sink, hearing everything, word for word, sound for sound, scream for scream. You heard? I'm telling you, man. You heard? You got some dangerous cats in prison. You got some dangerous cats in prison. Now, you had this dude, you know what I'm saying? You heard? This dude, he had long-term keep lock, you know what I'm saying? And him and my man Bob Ism, they got into an argument over a window, you heard? They got into an argument over a window. He wanted the window open, and everybody on the company wanted the window closed. And a lot of people was scared to tell this dude, yo, they wanted to close the window. You know what I'm saying? So my man Bob Ism, he wasn't scared of this dude. My man Bob Ism got natural life. You understand what I'm saying? So my man Bob Ism, he put in work. You know what I'm saying? And my man Bob Ism, but he's a good dude, Bob Ism. He ain't running around starting trouble. You know what I'm saying? All he do is run around, he talk about his case, he talk about guns, he talk about the streets, he talk about being wild, bugging out, doing what he do. You know what I'm saying? So now, one day, we all locked in, and this Nubian dude, telling the porter to leave open the window. You heard? So Bob Ism tell the porter to close the window. So the porter closed the window, so the dude jump up on his gate. Yo, man, yo, porter, man, go open that window back up. So the porter tell him, yo, man, Bob Ism and everybody want the window closed. You know what I'm saying? It's cold up here. You know what I'm saying? So the dude like, what? I don't want to hear that, man. You heard? Close that window, B. See, you get dudes in jail. They did a lot of time, and they look at other young dudes, and they look at dudes that might been in jail lesser than them, and they try to like Debo dudes, you know what I'm saying? They try to make it sick. They try to override dudes, you know what I'm saying? Like dudes might be like, yo, close the window, it's cold. And them dudes might jump up and be like, nah, don't close the window. Man, yo, man, don't leave that window open, B. You know what I'm saying? So you got dudes that, dudes that might let the dude get away with that because dudes don't want no problems over no window. You know what I'm saying? Dudes ain't about getting in no problems or getting stabbed, getting cut, take away from their family over no window. You know what I'm saying? But you got dudes in prison that they grew up in prison. They got this type of mentality like, everything in here, I run shit. You heard? What do you run, man? You a piece of work, B. You a piece of work, man. You know what I'm saying? Your bum ass been in jail all this time and you want to control shit. You want to control the TV, the phones, the chairs, and all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So the dude in there talking about, yo, leave the window open, this and that and this and that. So make a long story short, the window got closed. The window got closed. So he got mad at my man Bob Ism. Yo, fuck you, fuck your mother, this and that and this. Now boom, hold up. My man Bob Ism mother just died 2 months ago. My man Bob Ism just got off long-term keep lock with this dude. He was out there working out with Bob Ism and all that, and there was never no problems. Now, all of a sudden, that my man Bob Ism is off keep lock, you know what I'm saying, in population, running around. He got a problem with my man Bob Ism, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that really was over that window. I think that it was over something else. He was mad that my man Bob Ism wasn't giving him something else. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And he used that window as an excuse to try to come at Bob Ism. And he was jealous of my man Bob Ism because my man Bob Ism was just on long-term keep lock with him, and they was just working out together and all this stuff and this and that and that and this. And all of a sudden, Bob Ism got off. And Bob Ism been off, and he ain't on keep lock no more. And he's sniffing as much dope and doing what he want to do. You heard? So boom. So he started all this beef over the window. He talked about he gonna kill Bob Ism. He told Bob Ism fuck his mother, all kind of stuff. Now Bob Ism's mother just died. You know what I'm saying? Because Bob Ism's mother done went through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Her son was Bob Ism. He got natural life, and then her other son was Angel Diaz that killed the police in 1996 in the Bronx. And they wanted Robert Johnson to give him the death penalty, but he wouldn't do it. Pataki and all them dudes, the governor and all them dudes, them Republican politicians, they try to use that as an excuse. You heard, Robert Johnson don't want to give the cop killers no death penalty. No, Robert Johnson don't want to give the cop killer no death penalty because the death penalty is off the books at the time. You know what I'm saying? They not using it. You know what I'm saying? It's too controversial. You heard? We got innocent people in prison now. What do we look like using a death penalty to take care of people? You know what I'm saying? Say that for them racist states. Say that for them racist people. You heard? That want to kill everybody for crimes that they can't even prove that people committed. You understand what I'm saying? Like, come on, B. You know what I'm saying? So Angel Diaz, they say he hung himself on Rikers Island. So Bob Ism's mom had to deal with that. She had to deal with one of her sons, they saying kill herself and possibly never coming out of prison again because they saying he killed the cop. And it was the biggest thing out. It's all in the papers. It's all on news. You understand what I'm saying? They're making a big thing out of it. And then his brother, Bob Ism, the one that I know, you heard, got natural life for killing 2 people and shooting up 3 or 4 people and killing 2. Yeah, my man Ism, he was crazy. In the street with that bang bang. You know what I'm saying? So now we all in Wendy. He's arguing with a dude over a window. Dude telling him, fuck your mother, all this other stuff, just because he want a window open. And it's Brick Norton in the wintertime. Right next to Buffalo, New York. It's like 12 degrees outside with snow on the ground. And this dude want the window open. And when one window could be open, it could feel like 12 windows is open. That's how cold it was. You know what I'm saying? So dude's got the window closed. This dude went crazy, started cursing out my man Bob Ism. So boom, my man Bob Ism said, all right, it's on. So now 3 days later, this Nubian dude, he's trying to get some other young Nubian dudes to move on my man Bob Ism so he don't have to move on him. You heard? So boom. And he was scared of Bob Ism at that time because he started something with Bob Ism and he seen that everybody on the company was with Bob Ism. After he started that shit with Bob Ism over the window, he noticed that everybody on the company fell back from him. So he went from people looking out for him, being on Key Block, passing them bowls to eat, looking out for him when they go to commissary, giving them chips, giving them cookies, doing this for him, doing that for him, giving them some rap, talking to him so he don't go crazy, all kind of things. All that stuff got deaded. Because once they seen that you flipped on a real brother for no reason, then you went there and talk about fuck a dude mother, and you know a dude mother passed away, nobody is messing with you like that. You heard? Especially not openly. You heard? Because dudes don't want to bring that stuff on themselves. Dudes do not want to bring that stuff on themselves. You heard? So make a long story short, this dude tried to get this dude to try to handle my man Bob Ism. So now, we all in the gym. So somebody come and they tell me, they're like, yo, Al, they know Bob Ism is my man. So they like, yo, Al, my little man Smooth from out of Harlem. You heard? Salute. Reno Murder. You heard? Free my man Reno Murder. He locked out on PA, man, for a murder. You know what I'm saying? You heard? He been down for like almost like 18, 17 joints. You heard? Free my man Reno Murder, man. You heard? Know what I'm saying? Out of Harlem, B. Know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. My man Reno Murder. You know what I'm saying? my man Reno Murder come to me like, yo, L, he knew Barbism is my man, and he know that we had a lot in common, and we know all the same people in the street. You know what I'm saying? So he like, yo, this nigga such and such said he supposed to be trying to hit this nigga Barbism. So I'm like, word? So I said, yo, go tell Barbism, because Barbism was working out with his little Spanish mob. You know what I'm saying? Barbism is Puerto Rican. So Barbism working out with his Spanish mob. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing. He ain't down with no Land Kings. He ain't down with nothing. You heard? Barbism is neutral, and he got over 250 years, and he got natural life. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Boom. He got 2 bodies in a temp. You know what I'm saying? 2 bodies in a temp. He shot 3 people, and 2 of them died. You heard? So boom. So now Barbism working out with his little crew. My man slide over to him like, yo, the nigga L want to see you. You heard? So the nigga come. Like, yo, what's good, Al? I'm like, yo, you see that nigga such and such over there? He like, yeah. And the nigga that I'm talking about, I'm telling him about, is looking dead at us, you heard? But he's on the other side of the gym, you heard? So I was like, yeah, that nigga supposed to hit you. And I go like this with my head, like, yeah, that nigga supposed to hit you, you heard? So Barbism look like, word? I'm like, yeah, B, he supposed to hit you for homeboy, you heard? That you beefing with on the company. The Nubian dude, you heard? So he like, oh, word? He's like, all right, B. So boom. So I said, yo, pull up right here, you heard? You know what I'm saying, with me, you heard? So boom, me, him, and my man Reno Murder, we sitting on the bleachers, like sitting on the bleachers, staring at the dude and his man, you heard? You could tell that the dude is sick now. The dude like, oh man, this nigga L, man. This nigga L done told this nigga what I'm about to do, you heard? You heard? And he probably thought I wasn't going to do that because we black and my man is Spanish. He don't know. This is my man. This is my man. You heard? I don't care about no racial shit, nigga. You heard? You gonna sneak attack my man, ain't gonna give my man a fair chance to get at you, you heard? And you gonna sneak attack my man for another nigga at that? You bird ass nigga, and that's exactly what that nigga was, a bird ass nigga. Cause you was only trying to do that to sneak my man. You wasn't gonna get at my man. Cause once I put my man on, that nigga folded. That nigga was like this. That nigga went back to the house. Now, me and this kid that was supposed to get him is on the same company. So now, I'm like this. I wasn't even worried about the dude. Barbism wasn't on my company. Barbism was around the corner. So now, we went back to the company. So now, the dude looking at me like, damn, man, L, yo, you a snake, B. How you do that? You know what I'm saying? How you blow that up? Yeah, nigga. So now, I'm looking at him with that look like, yeah, nigga, I wish you would try something with me, nigga. You heard? I'm gonna air your ass out, you heard? And niggas knew I was strong on the company, you heard? Strong, you heard? Know what I'm saying? So boom, make a long story short, he ain't do nothing. He ain't do nothing. That nigga wound up getting off the company, he got out of there, you heard? Know what I'm saying? And so now the dude that started everything, he tried to get this my man Barbism moved on. He was like this. He heard about everything. He heard that his man faked the jack. You know what I'm saying? He heard that niggas found out that you tried to get him hit and everything. So now niggas is just waiting on you. Now this makes more people be on him now. Now the beef is not between just him and Barbism. It's between him, Barbism, me, my little man Reno, and whoever else want to get involved. You heard? Because this dude trying some sneaky snake shit, you know what I'm saying? For nothing. And all this is over a window. Or is it over a window, or is it over something else? Is it over the fact that my man Barbism is off Keep Lock and you on Keep Lock by yourself? Because he was on Keep Lock by himself. Everybody on that company was mainly off Keep Lock. And if they was on Keep Lock, they wasn't going to wreck because it was too cold. So he had to go out to wreck by himself. Shit was driving him crazy. You understand what I'm saying? But nah, this is what really had happened. In the midst, he was doing a lot of foul shit. You heard? He had threatened a CO. He had threatened a CO because he had put down for Keep Lock Wreck. And this one particular, this lady CO, she was working our company. She wasn't a regular, but she was working our company this day. And he claimed that he put down for Keep Lock Wreck. You understand what I'm saying? And she didn't crack him for Keep Lock Wreck because she said that he didn't put down. And he said that he did. So boom. So he cursed her out. So he was like, yeah, bitch, I'll do this, I'll do that to you, I'll knock you out, and I'll rape you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is what he told her. You heard? So she wrote him up. She wrote him up exactly what he said to her. Oh, bitch, you ain't let me out. I'll put down for keep. Like, I'll knock you out. I'll knock you out. I'll do this to you. I'll rape you, bitch, and all that. This is what he told her. You heard? Know what I'm saying? A Nubian dude losing his mind. You heard? Got an asshole full of box time that's been converted to keep lock time, and this shit is driving him crazy. You understand what I'm saying? Driving him crazy. So just because a CO didn't let him out for wreck one time, he used this to go crazy on her. He said that when he catch her, he gonna knock her out and he gonna rape her. And you know what she did? She wrote him up. She wrote him up for exact words that he used. You understand what I'm saying? So then he got the ticket and they gave him more keep lock time. You heard? You know what I'm saying? Gave him more keep lock time because he was about to get off in a couple of months. They gave him a time cut. They was about to get off, and then he did that. And he got the joint going on with Bob Ism. You heard? So boom. He got found guilty. They gave him more keep lock time. So boom. A couple of weeks later, same CO is on. He go down for keep. They put down for keep lock wreck. This time, she heard him. I was out on the other side. It's two companies, one on this side, and the CO be sitting in the middle, in the front. Boom. So the keep lock wreck is going out. I'm out on the porter on this side, running up and down the company. She says, such and such, lock in. I locked in the stop sync so she could let the keep lock out on the other side to go down. She lets him out, let him go down the steps. He gets searched and he goes out to the keep lock wreck. You heard? Boom. The lady told me to lock in. She went to his side, opened up his gate for him to come out. He comes out. She backs up. He comes out. He walks like he going down the steps. He walks down the steps halfway, then he turns back around, comes back up the stairs, and knocks her straight out. Boom! She falls, her stick falls, he picks her stick up. Now the CO from the second floor, we on the third floor. So the CO from the second floor is waiting for him to come down. But he did this so quick, so now the CO just hear the thumping sound and the woman's sound of her getting hit and falling to the ground. He starts to run upstairs. By this time, the dude got her nightstick in his hand. He's hitting the dude. Bang! That dude runs back down the steps. That's the first dude that got hit. You heard? Got hit in the arm. He run back down the steps. He's screaming out the top of his lungs, come on, I'ma kill y'all. Yeah, I'm tired of y'all. Y'all gonna get this. I'm tired of y'all. You heard? Tired of y'all. Boom. You hear a whole bunch of COs, but they scared to come up the steps. One by one, they trying to come up the steps. One guy. That's all you hear. Him hitting them dudes. Them dudes screaming. Ah! Boom. Hold up. Get him. Boom. Bang. Boom. Bang. Boom. Make a long story short, for about a good minute, he raining on them dudes. You heard? They running back down the steps because he got the leverage on him because he's on a higher level and they got to come up the steps. So boom, and some of them is scared to get hit, and a lot of them is already getting hit, so they not trying to come up the steps like that. But the CO is right there that he knocked out, is right there laying on the floor, knocked out. She's playing knocked out. She was conscious by this time, but she's playing knocked out. She don't want this. She don't want to feel the wrath of this guy. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, make a long story short, he hit the COs up a few times with the nightstick. Then he back up in the block, and he backed up in the slop sink, and he closed the slop sink. You heard? And he was in there. Now, all the COs, the whole jail come. All the COs, right? They get that nigga out the slop sink, handcuff him, take him out. It was like a movie. Because I'm like, yo, I was right there. Only thing, I couldn't see it. I could hear everything like it was a motion picture movie. Surround sound. You heard? Boom. Now, when the police take them out of there and they wake up the CO get up, they like, yo, I'm the only prisoner out, my cell. Every other prisoner still in their cell because it was no time for prisoners to be out. So I was out because I was a porter. So they was bugging. You could tell that the COs, they were looking at me like, why you out? Why you out? They thinking I got something to do with it. I ain't got shit to do with nothing, you heard? So they like, why you out? Why you out? So they asked her real quick, why he out? But they got that look like they ready to do me in, right? And she had to tell them, like, no, right before it happened, I locked him in a slop sink and boom, boom, for keep like, right, he's a porter. They like, get to your cell, man. And they looking at me with that look like, we'll whip your ass, man. You heard? We want to whip somebody's ass. We should whip your ass. And I'm looking at them with the look like, yeah, all right. Y'all niggas put your hands on me if y'all want to, B. You heard? I ain't got shit to do with what homeboy did. You know what I'm saying? And tell you the truth, me and homeboy was going to get it on when he got off. You heard? Me and my man Bob Islam was getting that homeboy when he got off. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So it was going to be on. You know what I'm saying? But homeboy killed two birds with one stone. Homeboy didn't really want to get it on with my man Bob Islam. You know what I'm saying? He knew he messed up by I'm talking about fuck his mom, my man Bob Islam moms and all that. He knew my man Bob Islam moms passed away. He knew what my man Bob Islam was going through. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes dudes don't care. Dudes be thinking, but what they going through is bigger than whichever you going through. You know what I'm saying? So on the real, yo, man, I don't never know what happened to that dude. I know that they gave that dude some box time, sent him to Auburn and gave him they gave him a new charge, you heard? For all those COs that he assaulted, you heard? And that dude is still in jail 9 times out of 10. And when he did that, that dude had 20 years already in jail. He already had 20 years in jail, you heard? And he did that dumb shit. He did that dumb shit. So you get dudes in there that be bugging out. You know what I'm saying? They be wilding out on COs, you know what I'm saying? Wilding out on them, you heard? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, how wild is that when you gonna get more time and you ain't never going home and you gonna be able to you gonna have to die in there and deal with them crackers for the rest of your life, you heard? Stay out them jails, man. Them niggas is whack.